Now, I request Mr. Ravinder Malik Sah, who is the Executive Officer, United Nations University and President of Discovery India Club, to give his small speech on this event.
You can see I'm an old man. May I sit down?
Yes, please.
It's actually a privilege and an honor to be here today. As Mohan Puri-san said, last year I attended the function. And even at an old age, you have still learned many things. And I learned a lot. And the last couple of days also, I've been looking through the history of our own country, what's been going through. And I think that the message that Dr. Ambedkar, Babasaheb, leaves for us is as valid today as any time in our history. And what made me very happy also is that the young people of India who are spreading this message, because they are the ones who are going to carry on and continue to implement that message. I think this is very important. My 4 decades of life in Japan, the last few years have been very interesting and significant in terms of India-Japan relations. Why? Because so many young people are coming from India. And I see more and more events taking place to remind me, yes, I'm an Indian. You know, no matter what I do, work for United Nations, work here and there, but I'm an Indian. And it gives me a great pleasure. So what is the message that Dr. Ambedkar gave us? And he is really, of course, he's a jurist, he's a lawyer, he's an economist, but a social reformer. And talk about the people who need our help, who are people, downtrodden, particularly in our society, unfortunately, the so-called untouchables, but also labor and women. These are the very important issues of today. We talk about, in United Nations also, the human rights. These are the basics of human rights. Basic rights of a person when a person is born. What does the child need? Child needs milk, regardless of where the child is born. Child needs, as he grows up, school to go to, food to eat. These are the basic human rights as every human being should have. And I think Mahatma Gandhi also has told us many things. Even the question of clean India has relevance to untouchables. Because in our minds is, oh yeah, toilet's clean, yeah, like that person, you know, like that. And therefore since Prime Minister Modi has started his campaign, we have been also in a humble way trying to show how in the school in Japan, children clean their classrooms and send a message to young children in India. So for me, there are 2 important messages. One, and particularly in the Constitution, the big Constitution, but the first few words that all subjects of India, regardless of whether men, women, children, and so forth, are equal before the law and possess equal civil rights. And therefore all regulations must relate to that. And living in Japan, it strikes me 2 things. One, that he changed to Buddhism. Buddhism is what connects India and Japan. 1500 years ago, Buddhism came to Japan, and there is a message, I think, he's trying to give us. But in the message is equality, fraternity, friendship. And these messages, I hope that you young people will take forward and bring to action. And before I leave this world, I'd like to see more equality in India, more freedom, more happiness. So thank you very much.